Oops, I could have just gone from here. Valerie. Yeah, I think she very much feels like she could become a stalwart defender. So all we need to do for that is get her to base attack bonus 7, which I'm assuming is... I mean, I don't know... Oh, is it... At what level is that going to happen? Oh. Level 7. Yeah, that seems fair. Although I think it feels a little bit like other people are going to be there a bit higher, there a bit sooner. Armor training reduces armor check penalty by 1, increases maximum dexterity bonus allowed by 1, which will make her actually better at defense because she's a bit dodgier. Same with the tower shield. Tower shield. The on penalty is reduced by 3, so yeah, so wow, very very nice. So that's going to be interesting. She's going to be a bit tankier, which is nice. I still don't think she'd be good. I should really be giving her athletics, though. I mean, what does athletics even do? Physical ability and such thing as leaping, scaling walls, swimming. I don't think she's... Yeah, she's not the best. Oh, my goodness, no, she is. She's still one of the best, even with the dexterity penalties. Knowledge world... Oh, wait, yeah. My knowledge world is 3, so she's not really competing with... So she's not the best with any of these. Right. We'll give her athletics, simply because... she's not that good at these ones. And I don't mean that in a horrible way. It's just... I don't think she needs to use either of these. I'll give her law nature because that's hunting. Maybe that'll do something. And the game's just like, I don't know. I don't know what to give her. Not shield bash. Definitely not any meta magic things. She's not throw anything. Shield wall. Whenever you're wielding a shield and adjacent to an ally wielding a shield, I don't think we have any... Oh, no, we do. We've got harem. If your ally's wielding... it would be +2, I think. Or was it +1? The shield bonuses. Shield focus. Increase the AC. So that could be useful, actually. That'll keep her alive a little bit longer. Dazzling display. What is her weapon focus with? Ah. Oh, I think that's what she's already got. Armor focus. Select one type. You're better with it. I think maybe stick with the shield, because I think that's what she's going to be using. I'm surprised that that's not... That wasn't one of the feats. That didn't have a thumb suggesting it. Yeah, her AC is now 26. Like, don't mess with her. It's not wise. Why do I have 3 longswords and a magic one? I don't need 3 longswords and a magic one. Alright. And then Regengar, who is a Magus. Also of a Draconic. What kind are you? You are blue. Dabu-dee, dabu-die. We may have 2 Dragon Disciples in our team. That'd be interesting. Hang on. What happens with experience if not everyone is out on the mission, or does everyone get the experience? We'll find out. I'll give you what you've been building up, because I don't know exactly how I'm going to use you yet. You want weapon focus, and then you don't tell me what to give him. Ugh. Right. Okay. I need to actually go and see what he's got then. Scimitar. So we'll stick with the scimitar. That might change as we go, but I am not sure if I'll use him, if I'm completely honest. So weapon focus with the old scimitar. Once we find it, there we go. And I think I'm going to get... What's his charisma? It's not as good as mine. He's better with strength, so actually I'm going to give him the arcane accuracy as well. And... Sure, I'm going to give him the snowball and magic missile. Oh no, I only picked one. We'll give him magic missile. It's always fun. Is that everyone? Right, everyone has now leveled. Curse of Feeble Body. We've still got a few... Oh, Eidos doesn't seem to have that anymore. Everyone else does. Alright. Interesting. Interesting. Right. So we have 2 new people. Let's go and have a chat with them. Maybe I should sell these longswords, actually. So let's head back to Oleg. Because we don't need all these longswords. I haven't actually checked changing the rapier yet. That's only 12, but we'll take it. But it does slightly less damage because of the 2 to 7, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. I just prefer the look of the rapier. I know that that's not mechanically sound, but still, it just looks better. Do you have a magic rapier? Do you have a masterwork rapier? That could be fun. You do. Still not 100% sure off the top of my head what it does, that does, but we'll buy that and then immediately regret it. Ooh, that makes it more likely to hit. That sounds fun. Right. Oh yeah, no, I've already looked around here, haven't I? So let's go in here. Nothing new from Lindsay. Don't leave without me. I wasn't planning on it. Let's have a chat with them. Hello! Got any good news? Oh, what kind of relationship do you have with Regengar? We're together. The way you said we're together sounded unconvincing. Is something wrong? You've noticed? Well, I didn't mean... Now, I'll have to explain. I'm not sure how to put it correctly. You see, Reg seems to treat me like his property. He's always kind to me, and it feels good when we travel together, or when we share a blanket at the campsite, but he always calls me my Octavia. I've told him over and over that I don't belong to anyone, that I'm my own, that I stay with him by my own free will. He only grins when I say that. I bet he likes to think that I'm his. Never mind, though. I'll sort it out somehow. Okay, when did you meet him? Years ago, when I was studying magic at Maestro Yanush's. Reg was his student too, though you couldn't actually say he was really studying anything. Reg has his own ways to cast spells. He never needed the Maestro's instructions. You see, unlike wizards, Reg draws power directly from his innate bloodline abilities. Yes, we know how this works. We know how this works. Janusz didn't realise the nature of Reg's powers when he took the young boy as his new student. And when he finally understood them, he just taught the negligent half-orc to control his powers to avoid harming himself or the others. Reg and I have been together ever since. We could both use magic, but more importantly, we both craved freedom. We used to vow to each other that someday we'd break free from the unbearable captivity or die trying together. I guess it's good that we fulfilled only the first part of the vow. The fact he's so impulsive doesn't bother you? That is a very delicate matter. Reg means a lot to me, and he drawed a lot for me, but some parts of him just scare me. He becomes extremely bloodthirsty when it comes to slavers. Don't get me wrong, I hate slavers with all my heart, and I'll do a lot to cleanse the world of their filth, but Reg, he'd do anything. Understand? Absolutely anything. I'm afraid that anger might kill everything good in him. I've attempted to talk to him about it many times, but he just won't listen. He becomes even angrier after our conversations. Alright, well, let's change the subject. Could you tell me about your childhood? Too little. Some scraps of memories, no more than that. What do you know about your parents? You're a half-elf, right? Like me. Am I? Examines herself as if seeing herself for the first time. You know, I think you might be right. I'm rather slim and tall, and I see well in dim light. She raises her hands and touches her ears. Ah, they are pointy. Yes, I'm definitely a half-elf. I mean, you're the first. I think you're the first half-elf we've met, other than ourselves. So, let's think about it logically. So my mother was an elf, my father was a human. Or maybe it's the other way around, and my mother was a... Finally, Octavia can't take it anymore, bursts into laughing, having spoiled her own act. So that's it. Now you know as much about my parents as I do. Okay, well, yeah. I don't think we're going to get much from Octavia then. And I don't really want to kind of progress this. This feels kind of romancy, and they're kind of clearly setting up that these two are in a relationship. And I don't want to ask about slavery. You worship Callistria, right? Find something we can talk about. You worship Callistria, right? Yes, many slaves survived only thanks to their faith. Some lived hoping for a day when the good deity would deliver them. Some even offered deals to the evil gods, but me and Reg, Callistria had taught us the most important things. Expect no gifts from above, rely only on ourselves. Never forgive those who wronged us, but at the same time savour every droplet of pleasure we could squeeze from our bleak days. The savoured sting, the unquenchable fire. The goddess of lust and revenge who takes on many faces and guises. I think we've read about her elsewhere. It's amazing how after... Yeah. Don't need you any longer. You still remain so cheerful and optimistic. I try not to view my life as a never-ending course of sufferings. Yes, I've had my shares of hard times, but do I need to recall them? After all, along with the bad things, I had some good things as well. I had a dream and I followed it. Eventually it came true. Following that path, I met Reg and you. Now I'm free and surrounded by friends. Octavia's voice trembles with hidden emotions, but a smile remains warm and sincere. Alright, we'll talk later. Sure, come anytime. This is my bedroom! It's my bed. And do I have a stash? I do have a stash. Rengar, what do you want? Have a little chat? Alright, it's not like we have anything better to do. Tell me about yourself. What is there to know? I was born, I'm alive, haven't died yet. That enough for you? Yeah. Do you remember your childhood? What a terrible question. I was just a kid when they sold me. Before that, I don't remember much. Smoky fires, stinky hides, always bumping along on a horse. I think I was born in one of the Kellid tribes of Numeria. There are many. Some survive on their own, some give up their pride and serve the Technic League. I guess mine was one of the cowards. I remember my father's hands, rough, scarred, white. So I guess I get this green skin from my mother. But I don't remember her. I think I remember playing with another half-orc child. A brother, maybe. For some reason they didn't sell him, just me. Father gave me his dagger to play with, never gave it to me. Ugh, I don't want to remember. Forget all this, I'm an orphan. We know that question. That's, was it Claristria? Magical powers, we know that one. What do your tattoos mean? They are magical. They help me control my powers. The Technic League gave them to me. I'd hoped that somewhere on my body there was at least one sign left by my tribe. But no. I guess they didn't care to bother. They better hope I never find them. If I ever meet my father, I'll even the score between us. How do you manage to use a sword and magic and not cut off your fingers? Like, okay, I want to see if they kind of reference that I'm also a magus. Aha, it's simple. I'm just that good. Okay. That was disappointing. Okay, what kind of relationship do you have with Octavia? Well, my Octavia and I don't have a relationship. We have a life together. Why do you call her yours? She doesn't seem to like that very much. My girl loves freedom so much, and even the slight chance of losing it frightens her. She is so smart, you really think she feels like I'm trying to make her mine, like an apple stolen to market? Me, who was skinned alive for trying to help her escape? If she's afraid of the word my, it's because she doesn't understand the difference between my boots and my heart. But she will understand, sooner or later. Oh, I don't like this guy. I really don't like this guy. So we have 6 companions to choose from for our party. Just, nope, you're not coming along. I mean, the one guy I can't kick out of my party is me, and he's basically kind of very similar to me mechanically, so it's probably what's going to happen anyway. Are you and Octavia faithful to each other? Octavia and I are connected, and this connection cannot be broken. We grew into each other, you know? Jealousy is for weak cowards who don't trust each other and are scared of being tricked. If a knight on the side threatens your love, that just means there was no real love there to begin with. She and I are together, to the end, and we will never part from each other. So when she likes some lad or some lass, it's no drama to me. I just ask whether she wants me to leave them alone or join in, and she does the same, haha. What, are you judging us? Or maybe you want to join us in our tent, Yeah. I couldn't do that. To me, love is impossible without faithfulness. Live as you wish. I'm not trying to get into your bed. Alright. I have to go. So long. If you want to know anything else, just ask. Don't be shy. Just don't go pale when I answer. I'm probably not communicating with you ever again. I don't need all of these. I should probably sell that. I want to keep that because I want to see if... Because none of those are usable by people we've got. We'll throw those in. And we'll throw that in. Throw that in. I should probably consider using some of these. I'm going to put that in there. Actually, no, I need to get all of these, don't I? This item bears a trace of lost power. It seems you found a shard of a destroyed artifact. If you find all of the fragments, an artisan with enough skill could restore it for you. So we may as well pop those in there. That's a recipe for sweet pancakes. And I'll put the notes in, because I don't want to get... And the books. Alright. So that has simplified my inventory a little bit. Right. Should I... Let's rest. Because I don't have to worry about food now. Oh, what's in here? Oh, that's locked. And I can't pick locks. That's fine. So, we've leveled up. We've leveled up then, and I think we've... Is that a chicken? I think so. I think we've used up all of the conversation. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the conversation. And I think we did talk to Amory, because we talked to her about Tusgutter. So the only thing we've got left is to head to the Temple of the Elk, really. Unless we want to go looking for these moon radishes, actually. No, yes, the moon radishes. But I have to find kobolds for that. And I don't know where we've... I don't think we've seen any kobolds. Yeah, I think that's meant to be like that. I'm suddenly very scared. Oh well. So I'm suddenly quite scared that we might be losing all of those now. But alright, that's fine. But I think that's actually our stash. That's probably more a case of, oh, actually, is there anything here you might need? He says, hopefully. Right, so... Blackberries, ancient tomb. So, an old sycamore. Oh, will that take me where I want to go? So, travel. Okay, we'll travel directly down there. We'll fight. Because I don't need to go exploring like that. I can just head directly there. And then we'll try and head towards the Temple of the Elk.